Right. Day 3. Today we have Sonic Adventure 2.
Select the stage.
It's going to be quite a few. Ooh, okay, we have Route 2. So the rule set I have for this one is that I start with 5 stages and I unlock more every time I achieve like the next gate level, essentially. I can go and once I unlock the gate level, I can go fight a boss and then unlock the next set of 5 levels. So right now my gate level is 3. I believe that means I can unlock 15 stages. I could be wrong, but so right now I'm going to focus on getting this 100 ring check because I get it for free. Oh my god. I don't know what that is. Oh no, I use my D-pad to move. My D-pad is my joystick. Am I dead? I think I'm dead. I've never seen this trap before. Don't kill me! Oh wait, left bumper is pause? What? Don't kill me! F rank. I died! I guess it wasn't free. I lost like all of my benefits, like all my rings and stuff. What the heck? I don't think SA2 is going to be too terribly difficult. I have the car, like the car minigames set to only have 2 variants, but any other level in the game has all 5 variants. I just don't personally like the kart racing minigames. So having it set to 2 is just like my one way around the issue of playing one of my least favorite levels. It's gonna suck is having this variant and, or not this variant, the 4th variant where it's don't touch the wall. Not too good at that one. Starting off strong with an A rank.
Select the stage.
Let's go slow token. Okay, last. I'm just gonna get this out of the way.
I'm picking up a signal from the arrow. Fox boy, wait for me!
I don't think this run will be as cool as like the Ocarina of Time one, because I don't know as many tricks for this game as I do for like Ocarina of Time. That being said, I do know like quite a handful of tricks for certain characters, just to get like that one extra check. But outside of that, it's like I'm pretty much playing a very standard run. What it does make it interesting though is that I have to find Omo Chows that are not too hidden in every stage, but it forces me to not just sprint to the finish, and I can also just get the check for beating the level as long as it's a C rank or higher. I don't like my speed coming out of that. I'm hitting too many cars. Even that car took the ramp that way. Oh my god.
Wait a minute. Be quiet. Just leave it to me.
Well, well, well. What do we have here? Ow, ow. Ow, ow. I still A ranked this, right? Oh, I didn't even try to turn there. Oh my gosh. I found you, fox boy.
I found you, fox boy.
Oh my god, guys, she said the line. Okay.
Select the stage.
Oh, magic meter is nice. Oh, what? I only have 2. I need to change my settings for next run. I can't. I can do Metal Harbor. It's not gonna be easy, but I can probably do Metal Harbor. Okay, why did all my...
Here we go.
Are you kidding me? Oh. I was saving the rings for if I had another 100 ring challenge. But they're all just going off now for whatever reason. I'm gonna be taking my time a lot because I'm trying to get the Umachows for checks. A cutscene trap? No! Make it, please! Oh, let's go! Okay. I really hope I can do this first try. Oh, come on! I might have dashed too early. Ah, this trick is so hard. Oh my gosh. Oh, I hit the plane. Cool. I think my angle was fine. Maybe I just need to go for distance. Yeah, this trick is possible. It's very, very tight, but you can do it. It'd be so awesome if I got it on stream, though. Oh, it's so hard. Now that you said it, it won't happen. Ah, you gotta trust. You gotta trust. Gotta trust the process. I'm not even making the distance. Oh my gosh. Oh, I don't even make that jump. Oh. It's not looking good. I'm regressing a little bit more every time I do it. Gotta be possible. Oh my god. A little practice maybe. I have an idea. Let's put this. Okay, maybe not with this camera angle. Maybe this camera angle is the worst thing ever. It's so far away. Oh, that was a good distance. I didn't even jump that time, but that was very good speed. There's something about like that diagonal angle that I got earlier that gave me so much more distance. Come on, man. Oh, let's go.
Yes! Too easy. Piece of cake.
I almost A-ranked that. No, I got cussing trapped.
Plan to give you a taste of my revenge.
I almost shut my mouth.
Once I initiate this program,
No, I got one of the longest cutscenes in the entire game. You're kidding me.
who took everything away from me,
Ah, okay.
loss and despair.
Well, I guess I can think up of a route idea.
Is there anything else you want to say?
I have a Knuckles level, I think, maybe 2.
What's going on?
Those would be very good to prioritize right now because I know how to clip out of bounds in most levels.
You a taste of my revenge.
Unless it's Meteor Herd, I don't know how to do any out of bounds clips in Meteor Herd.
In the world, and my grandfather. What?
I
knew you were behind
just
all
got the
this.
freaking longest cutscene in the game.
I'd have a long time ago if I had the chance.
I could fight the boss right away and just find more stages. That probably wouldn't be a bad idea.
Been for a hedgehog, aren't you? You're still alive.
Just letting Knuckles pilot the shuttle on the way over here was more dangerous than you could ever be.
What is this?
This is my grandfather.
I need to play Sonic Adventure 1. I also need to play Sonic Adventure 1. The last time I played Sonic Adventure 1, I was 6. that was 16 years ago,
Was it a
man.
mistake to create the ultimate life form? I thought it would be something that would
No,
benefit
not that
mankind.
long ago. That's like
But then the
19 years ago. Or not.
military
No, my
left
god, I
the
went up. What the
colony
heck?
that
It was
day.
like 14 years ago
Sent
or
to
something.
destroy the research project that I had been working on. My colleagues at the research facility, my granddaughter Maria.
Oh, that was 17 years ago. I can't count. I can't count. I can't count.
The colony was completely shut down, probably to keep the prototype from falling.
These
apart.
cutscenes look so gassed. For real, for real. On God.
Was shut down.
Like, look at the graphics on this one. Holy sheesh. I can't even see what that word says. It's so pretty.
Maria's name among those who died when the ark was shut down. She meant everything to me, and I couldn't
This cutscene is so long.
search. I lost everything.
This is the worst cutscene trap of my life.
I went insane. All I could think about
I can see arc.
somehow, some way,
I can't do what's it called?
control my thoughts. All I could think
I
about
can't do Metal Harbor 1
wanted it all to be my own
because I don't have
was able to complete my
freaking
project. Shadow.
air shoes or whatever it is. It's the
Mine to be
light speed dash, light shoes.
I will
Um,
everything to him.
like there's technically a trick I could do, but I don't know how to do it.
If you
You somehow get
wield
like
the world with
the ability to
destruction,
just gravitate to the rocket and just
that's why you
dash
raise
all the way to
shadow
the
from the
lever.
base.
The Eclipse cannon is now highly reactive and explosive.
This cutscene is so freaking long.
If the colony collides with Earth, it will shatter into pieces like my grandfather predicted. That mad scientist.
That should be you, right? We have to stop the
I've been pressing start this entire time. I want this to skip so badly.
Due to the amount of energy given off by the emeralds, we have to stop the energy.
But how?
That's it. There is a way to stop the energy. We have to use your emerald. You're the one that told me that the Master Emerald has the power to stop the Chaos Emerald.
That's right. If I use this, I just might be able to stop the Chaos Emerald.
The reaction of the Chaos Emeralds is
I'm
moving
gonna
towards
lose my mind. Why do they keep asking questions? they're trying to solve how to make the world not implode.
Shortcut that leads to the core.
They're trying to live and learn right now. This cutscene is still going. Nah, let it implode. If it meant this cutscene would stop, maybe.
Pass this hedgehog.
Let's get to work.
Oh my god. It's finally freaking over. I'm saved. I don't want to do final chase. Aquatic mine would be... Oh, I have Mystic Melody. Yeah. We do this real fast. There's a lot of checks on this stage anyway. This way. Wow, wow. Let's check on the way out. Right, Moth and Cloak, okay. Hey, Knuckles. I freaking love Knuckles, by the way. Shoutouts to Knuckles.
I found him.
40 second level.
Yeah, this is perfect. Select the stage.
And now we don't have a way to actually beat the level because we don't have double claws, but we do have a lot of checks that we can get right here. Why wasn't this the cutscene? That's what I'm saying, man. Might as well just swim. That was right now. Air necklace, okay. I find air necklace in the air necklace level. What is the longest unskippable cutscene? Well, technically in the base game, I believe all cutscenes are skippable. It's just that cutscene traps aren't skippable. Cutscene traps just ruin your life. Make everything miserable. Okay, the last one... I mean, I can just... You know... Oh, wait, no. The longest unskippable cutscene is the one at the very end of the last mission. Because it's the credits. It's the freaking credits. I found a water temple key in the water level of Sonic Adventure 2. I'm only going for X. checks right now, so maybe we go for here. That gives me a new area to explore when I go back to Hollow Knight. Oh, I just didn't hit the switch. We're gonna get all the checks and then we're going to leave the level. You go down this way first, because this one has one cow box. Elegant key. When I go back to City of Tears, I get 2 checks? 3? I think it's 3. I think there's a lore tablet in there. Next check. Let's get the cow key that's... This is the air necklace location. That is all of the checks that we can get in this level right now, so we leave.
Select the stage.
Lost Colony, we can get a few checks in there, but we won't be able to beat the level, so we'll do that real fast. I'm gonna do everything in my power to avoid doing Final Chase because it's my least favorite speed level.
The colony was shut down 50 years ago. The only thing left are the dark robots.
I have no idea what this map looks like, so I'm confused. That's fair. The layout for Aquatic Mine is pretty small. So like exploring it a couple times, you'll probably get the hang of it.
This door is locked. The switch to unlock the door should be around here somewhere.
Fair. Where like you enter a relatively small house and then you're like, wait, this house is huge. Oh my god, why didn't you tell me you lived in a villa suite? There's this box right here. Oh my. There is a chow somewhere in here. Where's the chow? Oh, there.
It's
Okay.
useless to run around in circles.
Now
Find a way out
go
of
this
the
way. These two. Grab this check. Get this one.
hovering to fly over it.
It's just liminal space when they leave you too, yeah. The house starts feeling haunted. Oh my god, right slash as well. That's the last check I can get in that level.
Stage.
I'm not doing Final Chase. Metal Harbor. There is one check I can get. I'm only doing the Lost Chow variant, just because it doesn't matter which variant I take. I'm only going for the Omo Chow boxes, or not the Omo Chow, the Chow boxes right now. I want the extra life. Oh my gosh, I almost didn't make it that time. So there's this box right here. I saw it earlier and I just didn't grab it for whatever reason. Oh, that is unlucky. Okay. Someone described their staircases as BLJable. Some say if you go fast enough up these stairs, you'll actually enter Bowser in the sky. In real life.
Press B button to do a somersault. Somersault
Off fragment.
to get you through those tight
Bowser is just their parents. Even worse, it's not a belt, it's a freaking paddle. Or not even a paddle, a sandal. La Chancla. There's one more check I can get, but I can't beat the level. Aggressive hook shot.
Select the stage.
I think that's long shot now.
This is Scorpion Troops Hotshot. Enemy movement has been detected. En route to intercept and destroy.
Copy that.
Not the sandal. Oh, I missed that. No. A weapon to surpass Metal Gear. Hey. I missed. I'm gonna die. No, don't shoot. No, my box. He's a fool. He went left. Everyone knows that you're supposed to do it right.
Enemy is stronger than expected. Request additional support. Too strong.
Chat, he dropped. Yeah.
Pathetic human.
My shadow game is just not that good.
Select the stage.
I can't do Meteor Herd. I can get the checks in Meteor Herd. Can't do it. I can get a lot of checks in here as well in Prison Lane, but I can't. Oh, I can. Yeah, I can do both actually. Let's look at our options first, though. I can't beat Eternal Engine. I need a bazooka. I can get pretty far. Security Hall is the best option, though. Fastest checks. I can't complete the level because I don't have pink nails. It's my favorite. It's one of my favorite level types anyway. This now. I think this is. Okay. There's a chat right here. I do not care for beating this level. I cannot. Why did she just ragdoll for like a second? No clue.
Do you remember which floor the safes are on that you want to open? To open the safe, grab hold of the wall and dig into the center.
I can't get this check right here. I need pink nails for that.
To open the safe, grab hold of the wall and dig into the center.
There's the. Ooh. Oh, I already got that one. There's the few on the yellow section that I can get. You looked away for a second, and it looked back, and it said, "Do you remember?" You lost it.
Check every floor to unlock each safe.
You felt the earth, wind, and fire. Ow. I think this is the last check I can get outside of the yellow section, so head there. There's this one. There's still one on this section. Maybe it's on one of the. I know there's one on the beam. Okay.
To open the safe, grab hold of the wall and dig into the
Maybe this one.
Did you know
Yeah, it's that one. Okay. I can't get anything else in the level. Because you know what? Here, I'll showcase it. Can't get this box. That's box number 3. We can't get the Omo Chow or the upgrade because it's actually right here behind these iron boxes. And I need iron boots for it.
Select the stage.
Not too many checks. Let's do the boss. You started calling your friends chat on the instinct. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry for you. Oh, I might be dead. I might be cooked, chat. No. I need to start on this platform. That way, every single time he punches, he'll miss the first time, and then unless he starts with a left hook, what the heck? Wait, that didn't break the platform. Hurts. And he decides to step left. That didn't break the platform either. We're in business. Oh no! Okay, that didn't break the platform. We won. GG's. GG's. Shake my hand.
Select the stage.
Okay, at 15 levels. Final rush freaking blows. White jungle kind of rules. We don't talk about Cosmic Wall, the longest stage in the game. I can't beat Mad Space, but I can get the checks. But I think if we're looking for checks, we want to be going to the lane right now. We missed one chow box because it's at the very beginning of the level, and I don't have bazooka. Outstation's huge. Just to let you know, you look like a GDQ runner to me right now. I do know a lot about this game, but I'm no like a sinister taco. Funnily enough, I only know Taco through playing Rivals of Aether. Like, I think we like attended like an online event once, like during the pandemic, and then like later on I found out that Taco was like a top runner of the game. A lot of my knowledge of this game doesn't really come from like speedrunning it, but more so playing Randomizer. It's like a lot of speed tech eventually becomes useless because there's no practical use cases for it, and then people apply it to Randomizer and it's like, oh wait, that makes sense. I certainly freaking do find speedrunners in random places. Next thing you know, I enter a pub and I have like my Twilight Princess shirt on, and lo and behold, Bewildebeest will be right behind me like, hey, nice shirt, bro. Hey, let me through. You debated speedrunning a game? Just have to find one. Honestly, like, I'd say like take one of your like current favorite single player games to speedrun. Just do as much research as you can. Start small and by doing specific tricks and not like really applying it yet. And then after you've got like a groove, then you start like applying it to a speedrun. You've wanted to start DMC4? Very good speed game in my opinion. It's just very flashy.
That was easy.
Select the stage.
You've beaten it 4 times, no pun intended. Hell yeah. I think the most I've done is beat every unique playthrough on Legendary Dark Knight difficulty. So I've only beaten the game 3 times. I need to knock up there. This is first variant, so I need to focus on getting points and not taking my time. Legendary Dark Knight is so fun, yeah. I found that like I only started enjoying like doing like Legendary Dark Knight difficulties, or not Legendary Dark Knight, Dante Must Die difficulties for like Devil May Cry 5. Like that's just the one I spent the most time mastering Dante on. You all S Devil May Cry 4. You know why you did that? It's for the love of the game, you know. It certainly did permanent damage to you, but hell yeah, getting those S ranks felt nice at the end of the day. Dude, why won't this last guy go? Like, oh my gosh. Go the last one. I don't care. I don't care. That's not the right enemy. Hey, me up. Yep. All right. I can't get that check it on bazooka.
I did it.
Think you skipped Lady Trish on DMD. I don't blame you. I don't think that their playstyles suck, but their playstyles aren't Dante, aren't Nero, and aren't Virgil.
Select the stage.
I can possibly do Green Forest. No upgrades though, sucks. I only have the Ancient Light, and that's not particularly a good upgrade to have. Ow. I think I go for checks right now, because it's going to be too slow otherwise. And then I worry about winning later. I'm not pressing... I didn't press B like either time, and I got 2 like magical hammering rolls. That time I pressed it. Okay, lock on please. Hello. Thank you. Yeah, I agree. I think the parasites were like the main reason I hated dealing with like most of the enemies of that game. Like because I couldn't just keep comboing the enemy I initially targeted, I kind of just gave up with it. But then I learned that like using gun is actually pretty good, and started using the shotgun whenever I saw them. I'm getting this check right now. There is no important check at that bottom area. Yeah, there's no Omocha on the stage anyway, so we're better off just blitzing through the level. What's gonna scare me is when I inevitably open Subnautica and my inventory is just full at all times. Oh, I thought that was the... Oh my gosh. I could have died there. Savior aspects made me want to play DMC2 to numb the pain. I assure you, you did not want to play DMC2 anyway. Nice. That gets me a little bit more points. That gives me a little bit more room to actually stay above C rank.
Yes!
It's C rank or higher that I can get a confirmed check for beating the level. A rank.
That was cool! Select the stage.
This one won't be too hard. Yeah, you can find the angle for running down that slope. Alright. Here, grab these. I guess I'm missing one. Gonna try my best to grab as many of those as I can. I was on my journey to replay the DMC games for the third time and stopped on Devil May Cry 1 Nightmare. Yeah. Yeah, I freaking hate Nightmare. Granted, like, I think there's a lot of really cool tech in DMC 1. But I agree that boss fight freaking sucks, and the fact that there's like two like right next to each other at the end of the game blows. I was actually replaying Devil May Cry 2 not too long ago, and I stopped midway through my Lucia playthrough when I realized that there was a freaking water level in the game again.
Yes!
You had to explain DMC2 to someone who hasn't played a hack and slash.
Select the stage.
That's not a hack and slash, bro. That's a movement shooter. It was Terraria with time stop, and you have Gray Zappinator is insane. Just one of the most overpowered pre-hard mode guns in the game. Every single time you shoot something, your time is freaking frozen. Not the greatest outcome for this. One that's workable. Grab this. We can't actually beat the level because we don't have Mystic Melody. So that means we are going to go for only checks. You'll see me pause a lot when playing like Tails and Eggman, but that's because if you pause like while you're jumping and then unpause and press A, you'll get a little bit more height from doing your hover. What's really happening is like you're like entering the hover state while you're rising gives you like, it preserves a little bit of that upwards momentum. But it's like really tight to do so, so people just pause buffer it to confirm it. I can't get this check right here, unfortunately. I don't have bazooka still. There's one check in that door right there that I can get, but it's behind this entire room. I almost died there. Desk's freaking caught a stream, let's go! No! Oh my gosh, I'm gonna die. No, I died anyway. I hate this section. This is my least favorite room in this level. There's no way. Come down here. Grab this. Oh, yes. I love this game. I love how I just Ocarina physics through that wall. My presence brings failure. Don't say that. Don't say that. Okay. There's 2 more checks I can get. Wait, that was a bottle. Oh, I have 2 bottles now. And because that was bottled with bugs, I have access to, I believe, 10 checks. It's all the magic bean sprout spots. Yes, he uses his freaking core strength to stay in the mech, and he uses his one arm in order to lift the entire mech. A character that's the entire storyline is I'm freaking weak and get in the way of Sonic has the freaking core and arm strength of a freaking other character named Knuckles. And I think that's the last check I can get. Maybe there's one more right here. Right down here. Yeah. I can't beat the level, don't have bazooka, but we are rewarded with 1 rupee. Okay. We could do hidden base. We can't grab everything. We can do mad space, but we can't beat the level. We can't do Cosmic Wall. We can do Final Rush, even if it's really freaking hard to do Final Rush. And we can certainly do all of White Jungle. So let's do White Jungle. This was 100 ring, yeah? Oh. Okay, I didn't miss a check there. I thought I did.
Somersaults are important to get you through those tight spaces.
Okay, I would like to not die. I'd like to grab all the rings. Thank you. The longest unskippable cutscene is Metal Gear Solid 4 with 71 minutes. You know, I might just replay Metal Gear Solid, guys. I've only ever beat the first one, but I watched my dad play through 2, 3, and 4. Yeah, it is quite literally just a movie. It's a movie with a little bit of gameplay. It's a game sometimes. Which is funny to say, because like Metal Gear Solid 2 is also like primarily just cutscenes, and then has sizable chunks of gameplay throughout. Climbing the ladder is Metal Gear Solid 3. In Metal Gear Solid 4, there's quite a few bits of gameplay that are very memorable. Like for me, it was the scene where it's like it's Raiden and Snake dealing with like 7 Rexes or something. But then Raiden has to go fight off Vamp while Snake is dealing with the Rexes. But like in gameplay, it's like you are playing Snake getting rid of the Rexes, but like half of your screen is covered by Raiden and Vamp only throwing hands. It's so sick. What the frick was that homing attack? Oh my god. I haven't played a single Metal Gear game. I recommend Twin Snakes and Snake Eater. But a lot of people say that Sons of Liberty is also a very good game. That homing attack was messed up. Oink. Oink. Let's beat the level first, and then we'll come back for the 2 checks at the bottom. We'll just need to remember to backtrack. I can still beat the level even if I take my time here. So let's take it a little slow. Oh no. I need to specifically get that box. Okay. I got the rings for no reason, I guess. Grab that. No, I missed a check. I'm just gonna cash that in. Every time I think I know where you're going, you jump in the weirdest direction and it works. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely, yes.
Ultimate victory. Select the stage.
We go on the first variant because it doesn't have a time limit. We just need to be careful to not grab 100 rings. I don't want to grab these rigs. He'd rather move. He'd rather count his rings over move at a good pace. True. This is a time where I can intentionally take damage and look bad and say that I'm actually doing it intentionally. This is when I can make questionable gameplay decisions and have a valid reason on why I'm making bad decisions. Okay. I think I can be okay with dying once we get this next check. Next check is right here. Okay, the checkpoint is a little far, so we'll just right here. Grab this. Unless I can make this jump. Who believes? Wait. Okay, I can't make it. Oh, I almost died. No. I thought he just walked on the air. Am I blind? No. Had a funny little animation there. Boink. One check left in the level. It's at the very end of the level. I missed that dash pad. I still need to be careful about my ring count. I don't want to get 100 still. Keeping every and any ring is honestly fine here. So we want to grab this, and we don't want to grab this one. Cool, thank you. Grab this box right here. Oh my god, I forgot about that one. Hey, we can leave.
Select the stage.
Why not take a hit to not have 100? Because I still want a ring to be able to not take death damage. Also, dying there was correct because I literally couldn't do anything but die. I pressed the wrong button.
Select the stage.
Let's see. I don't want to do Final Rush. I really don't want to do Final Rush. I really want to like get checks that would be meaningful right now. Let's do Meteor Herd. I like Meteor Herd. I'll do Final Rush. I'll do Final Rush a little bit closer to the. I got a confusion trap. I'm holding down. Here, I'll hold up now. Oh, perfect. Sweet. Good timing. This is the third variant. Yeah, there's no way I can actually beat this variant. There's one Chow left, and it's going to be a little bit closer to the top. But what I'm looking for right now is the Chow box, which I think is this one, if I'm not mistaken. This one sucks to get. Oh my gosh. Okay. Line this up. Boom. I missed one Chow box. I forgot already. It's right here. Yeah, you should probably do your 5-page report. Honestly, if you lock in, it won't take too long. It might take a couple hours, but it won't be the worst thing ever. And by a couple hours, I mean like several hours. You said 5 pages.
Use your punch to break it.
Unless you have like 5-page long paragraphs. Where's the... There it is. And I can't get the last thing because it's in the floor. Okay. Fast, easy. We're doing the roof stage now.
Detector readings are reversed. Be very careful.
Also don't have class tomorrow. Perfect. You can lock in for that as well. Let's get this one.
The iron boots and use them to kick open the steel container.
Yeah, we don't have a choice in the matter. We're going this way. We're going to grab these 2 checks right here.
This is the spherical planet.
I need to... And hopefully that was just perfect enough to... Yep. You streaming tomorrow? More than likely, yeah. Tomorrow's going to be a different game. Haven't decided on what it will be yet, but it will still be connected to this randomizer, so... Okay, that was awesome. Okay, I need this Chow.
This is the capsule planet.
There's no box on this planet because it was right next to the planet. I don't think there's another Chow on the planet, so we're going to leave. Boom. And then there is a Chow right here.
This is the holy planet.
There's one more box at the very top of the map, but that's the last thing I can grab. So we will be leaving the stage as soon as we get that box. All right, thanks for tuning in, that one weeb. Thanks for watching. I did not mean to flip there. Oh my gosh. All right, 1 rupee, cool.
Select the stage.
Oh, it's gonna be Final Rush. I don't want to do Final Rush. I don't want to do Final Chase either, but both of them are like the only things I can do. No, I can't do Hidden Base either, so we'll just quickly get through Hidden Base and then come back to finishing Final Rush and Final Chase. Doing this on D-pad sucks. I grab this. Rancid egg is not an important check. I don't have that setting on for rancid egg shops. Which that might make Hollow Knight a much more interesting speedrun, or not speedrun, randomizer, because that just means more checks for the pool. Other, like, more locations to check. All right. Oh my gosh. Whoa. I need the checkpoint. Oh, I almost did it. I almost changed jumps all over the blocks. I think the last Omo Chow is at the top here. This is where you're supposed to get the Chow, but I don't have. Can you blow up?
Select the stage.
Okay. I don't have a bazooka, so I can't get the last check. That leaves these two stages. This is one of the harder Omo chows, or not chows, one of the harder lost chows to get. Getting all the other checks in the bubble though is pretty easy.
Try jumping on the rails. Try grinding from here.
Go over here. Go all the way up top here. That's a chow box. I don't have bounce bracelet. Oh, I really don't have bounce bracelet. Wait, that Omocho just said nothing. I missed. My gravity's off. Oh, okay, my gravity fixed itself. Yes, sir. Okay, I don't have bounce bracelet. Huge. Could have got a lightning shield. I did the jump trick off these. I ended up not getting it for whatever reason. I don't have bounce bracelet. I can't even beat the level. I can't even beat the level I tried. Oh my god, I forgot. Okay, well that leaves my least favorite level in the entire game. There's only one Omochao in the level, and it's at the very bottom of this ramp right here. Left Mothwing Cloak. We have what's it called? We have dashes in both directions, but we don't have a shade dash. We don't have shade cloak. Rouge Iron Boots. Okay, we can backtrack to a few levels now. We're on 3rd, so... Oh, this is going to be a really hard one. Alright, who's ready to watch me die a million times? I am! We need to take every one up that we can get, because this one is, it's not a coin flip, but like it might as well be in terms of how I efficiently get this. Nope, drop. Thank you. No, let me up. I don't know where I'm going. I'm just gonna guess it's this way. Sick. We have a lot of Fire Temple small keys, but I don't know if we can even make it to Fire Temple yet. We don't have Bomb Bag, from what I can remember. If we have a Bomb Bag, I think we can make it. Oh, yeah, no, we would still need a Bomb Bag because we don't have progressive strength yet. There you go. Oh! Oh no! No! What do you mean? No. I'll take the death. It's a time-based one, so I'm not too worried about how far back I go. In fact, it might save me time because I wasted a little bit of time going for a different deck at that point. Whoa, Wario! Okay. Now Shadow. I don't want mistakes like that happening again. Oh. Jump here. Hit the spring. Oh, I didn't hit the spring. I did not hit that spring. I did not hit that spring. Guys, I did not hit the spring. The last Chow key box is right under. Oh, it freaking grabbed me at the end there. It's fine. This is a checkpoint. Okay. And we do it right this time. Sick. Okay. It's right under this platform. You want to take the left route because the left route is actually like a faster way than the right route. I don't know why they thought it would be a good idea to just give you a ring dash location that makes you go down the slower route. Okay. This is the last checkpoint of the map for good reason. Okay, so this trick is really freaking hard, okay? This might take me a few tries. I don't expect myself to get this even within the next 10 attempts, and I only have 8 lives left. There are 1-up packs nearby, but once I use them, they're gone. I would have to restart the entire level over again if I wanted to. Shadow? I'd have to use the. Oh my god. Jump on the platform. Railing, rather. I have no idea how fast I need to be going to D-rank it. There's a chance I D-rank it. Oh, so close. Thankfully, the timer goes back down every death. So I'm still on like decent pace to get the check. Phone is flipped. I got it. Okay. We need to land on top of this thing right here. Okay. Now we need to full send it again. I got it. Okay. Now we just need to not die. Huge. Yeah, let's go. I did not think I would get it so soon. Let alone, I thought I would choke.
Select the stage.
I thought I would just... I just thought I wouldn't do the second jump press right. I'm going for speed. I'm gonna be mean. I don't like that one. We need to get this beetle if we can. Like 1,000 points or something. Golden beetle. Yep, 1,000. What the? What the? I didn't like that. I thought I would die. Okay. Chilling though. I really want to get enough rings for a 1-up. I'm gonna take the very safe way at this. Very safe, totally safe. Nine B is fine. You want the cool route? We hit the spring chat. Oh, that was close. We got our 1-up. Hey. Faster route. We're gonna be rewarded with another 1-up. And if we go out of our way for more rings, we could get another one. but it's very dangerous in this part of the map. Those like chaos prototypes are very random. Oh, what? Are you kidding me? No, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good, Final Chase. I'm good. Oh, we already... Okay, we have Iron Boots, though. We have Iron Boots, so we are going to play Rouge in Security Hall. That's so lame. I've never died like that before. The spring literally has never sent me that way before. What do you mean? There's... I don't know how to do this consistently, but there is a way where you can just kind of fly in this way. And if you like mash properly here, you can break one of the crates. What might be a good solution is starting from higher and then going into the wall. There you go. And then once one breaks, you can get right on through. Grab this, and you saw the chow right there. Huge.
Select the stage.
The only check that I can get right now, the check I don't want to get. I don't want to. Otherwise, yeah, we're basically done. So, I think I changed games here. Yeah. Cool. Hmm. I think I'm gonna play Aquaria. I won't play Aquaria for too long. But we have more. We have not touched that game yet, and it requires the least amount of setup time from what I can remember. So we might as well. Window. First, I should check if the server is going. Would you be fine if I did this? It joined and left instantly. Okay, it's working. All right, let me change a few things before I get into the meat and bones of this run. I'll change the game title to Aquaria 2007. We're going to change my game window. Aquaria Randomizer. Well as this be Aquaria Randomizer. Now if I open this, play my game, please. Let me just double check it's like actually emitting sound. It is not. Okay. The best way to Oh, sweet. Perfect. Um, hmm. Don't look really stretched. What does that look like? It does not display. I've broken it once again. That doesn't look too bad. Looks a little bit better. I mean, it's gonna be stretched anyway, for the stream. Can't interact with the bottom of my screen if I don't play in full screen. Cannot scoot up the window. I'm playing in full screen. Yep. Not that screen. I need that back and this window. Then I'll just make sure that I can actually like see my my game open properly on OBS. Audio's emitting. There's the picture. Cool. New game. I'm gonna be skipping a lot of cutscenes, and I'll be just explaining things as I go. This is an old Metroidvania game from 2007. I was originally going to make a video project on this, make a video essay, but I ended up scrapping the idea as I went like through writing a script and trying to express how I felt about the game over and over and over again, and I eventually got burnt out. But this is a very cool, very old now Metroidvania. Singing's the main mechanic. You get access to a lot of songs. These things right here are treasures. Whenever the screen turns this yellowy color and does that animation, it's a treasure. The main mechanic, or one of the main mechanics of this game, in terms of like healing, which your health bar is down here on your map, is eating food. Eating certain foods heals you. Each food item has like a description of what stats it will give, unless it's just an ingredient, which it won't ever say anything. There's like Oddly enough, there's no section in this game where you're like on land and walking. I should probably kill it. Not necessarily an enemy, but it provides an ingredient that is somewhat important for healing. Finding a lot of emblems. Probably seeing me like sing next to these pods a lot. I'm seeing the color that matches them, and it provides a random drop in the game. Normally it would just be an ingredient, but in this case it's all checks. I should have took the shortcut earlier, but I figured that going through this area normally provides me with a check. It's gonna come up in like a few seconds now once I get on this lower bend. Yep. I would normally get the shield song, which is possibly the most broken song in the entire game for a casual playthrough. The idea is that it blocks any and every single projectile in the game. I think with some exceptions. I could be wrong. But if it is a projectile and not like a laser beam or like a physical attack, it will get reflected. Normally there is something that important that would happen here, but my settings have it so I skip it every single time. It doesn't even give you a check. It's just a cool like demo of how the combat is actually going to play out, which is through the other forms of the game, which is this one right here, energy form. By clicking shoots these projectiles. It's pretty cool. You can like charge up that in casual gameplay, or even if you are playing on an iPad, the intended way to like switch between forms, huge. The intended way to switch forms is by singing. So you would do a song like that, and you would switch to like energy form. Same goes with I forget how to do energy form. I think it's like or spirit form. Spirit form is not going to get like a lot of use cases throughout the playthrough, but it does help get very few checks in the game. How I am switching between forms so fast though is by using the number keys. All the forms are on one of the number keys. In my opinion, it kind of breaks the immersion of the game, but it is very convenient for like a randomizer or speedrun setting. Okay, that doesn't crash my game anymore. A while ago, before the randomizer for Aquaria was fully realized, there was like, it was on a beta branch for a long time, and one of the bugs in the beta branch was anytime that like you would pick up one of the leaves in the background, it would plasma beam's huge. It would always crash the game for whatever reason. And I don't think it was necessarily just tied to picking up the plants like that. I think that the bug was stemming from whenever a normal item would drop regardless of how you got it. So like if I killed a certain fish, they would drop a normal item. Sometimes it would just crash my game. But now it seems like they fixed that issue, and I get to have a smooth experience playing the randomizer. Honestly, this randomizer is really cool. There's not like a whole lot of interesting movement tech that I can do, but acquiring certain items sooner than later brings a lot of really interesting interactions. This fight would be so much easier if I had Shield Song. I could literally stand completely still, and this this quote-unquote boss would never be able to hit me. That's how broken Shield Song is. I call this like a quote-unquote boss because this is like a mini arena, and there's no other enemy in the entire game that makes you fight in this way. And there's like forced repetition in how you're supposed to harm the boss, I guess. Here's a little cutscene. This is where you're actually supposed to get energy form for the very first time, like as a proper unlock that you can switch between. Normally the statue would sing, and then you would sing, and the statue would collapse, and then you would turn into the energy form. And Naija, the character that we're playing, would have a serious traumatic episode going into it. She would monologue on like how she's like feeling a lot more powerful, and that she feels like fire in her veins or whatever. And if I had voice volume on, occasionally when mass killing certain fish, like these ones, she would start laughing. Which, like, I think it's interesting seeing like that like darkness come from this combative form. Definitely, like in my first playthrough, it definitely did reflect like how I felt about being in the form for the very first time, where it's like, oh, I'm actually like doing something in combat, and the combat is actually a lot more exciting than I thought it was. So like seeing like or hearing her like have fun when I'm having fun is like a neat way that they reflect that in the gameplay. I find that very cool for like a 2007 game. Like, nowadays, it's not that impressive. Like, we have freaking Devil May Cry that does that at every freaking corner of gameplay. I'm gonna leave that guy up. Surge up here, break that, heat it up or whatever. Should probably go check that top area. I forgot what it's for. I don't want to. Oh, I have a jelly costume, right? I'm gonna heal just with that little ball of light. Because it dies. Okay. We're going to switch into the jelly costume. Costumes don't really do too much unless it's very specific ones. This one has the most broken effect in the entire game, where anytime that I would reach below half health, which will happen eventually, anytime that happens, Naija will start healing until she reaches back to half health. Which is very overpowered in my opinion, as like it kind of removes the purpose of healing items. But like you're supposed to get that costume at like the end of a playthrough anyway. It's like on one of the late game bosses. We can't really say it's like the most overpowered thing, because at the point that you get it, you should be like 3 bosses away from beating the game. And it's not even like a necessary fight. It's required for 100%, but like it doesn't get you like the true ending. It doesn't get you really too much that is useful. It's just this freaking overpowered stat that is no longer healing, or no longer needing to pause to heal for a certain amount. You'll see a lot of yellow text around the map. That's actually because the background usually has like its own custom language throughout the map, but like it didn't like translate it for you anywhere. Like the best you had was looking up the custom alphabet that the studio made, and then just going one by one from what I found. It's very helpful that the mod for Archipelago made it so it's translated. It makes it very much easier for like a casual playthrough to be able to like read what the lore is and like what is actually happening around the map. I wish that it was something in the base game. I'm pretty sure that there were mods at the time that would have auto translated, but again, not something that I could find on my own. What was cool though is like for a game that was made back in 2007, there was already like integrated mod support for the game. Like when you opened the game and like checked like one of the left tabs, it was like options or mods. Like you could see like the whole mod panel, what was already integrated into the game for mods, and add more on your own time. This is a boss. This is the energy god. This is the big behemoth that if you stay too far away, like he'll shoot these projectiles and not move. I don't know why he moved there. He's not supposed to. But if you are relatively close to him, he'll lunge for an attack. You're supposed to bring this cracked ball to that gate, and while he's like under the gate, he'll take damage. Oh, I did the wrong attack. Okay, well, that's fine. This is the final phase. He goes a little bit further away, but we already have our method of killing. Now he won't go any further, but you can just make him do an attack and then trigger the gate, and then boom, he's dead. Boom, he's dead. There's supposed to be a cutscene here where Aja's like explaining the entirety of like the energy temple and the I forgot, the Crotites. The race that lived here is like dead. What killed them was their lust for power. And they would like go on and invade like other areas of the game, and then inevitably like die. The energy god is like the mutation of the lust for power amongst the people. I don't have the forest form, that sucks. I can't go get another check. One thing that is a bummer is that like this is the second to last time that like a puzzle format is like used for I want to say like a quote unquote dungeon type. But that being said, like this is like one of like 3 areas that are like dungeons, I guess. Because the rest of the areas end up feeling more like open areas with just the boss waiting at the end of the main area. And there's obviously like not just main bosses that actually progress you through the game by giving you forms, but there's also like these side bosses that instead provide you with 100% completion and added stuff. Like, let me see if I have. Yeah, like this pet right here. Normally you find this later in the game, but for instance, let me eat something so I can damage on. This is a boss. This is a big Nautilus. You shoot the tendrils that are right there. His reward for winning is a pet normally. Unfortunately, we won't get to see that pet because it's a random check in the pool. I'm not too worried about dying, because this boss gives a big heal as long as it dies a bit faster. There's also that heal score. There you go. Yeah, back to full HP. Right here. This would be a pet Nautilus normally. But again, we don't have the actual item, so we won't be able to use it. This pet only emits light. So in areas that would normally be pretty dark, as long as I'm close to it, it would provide enough light for me to be able to use my map. In dark areas, you cannot use your map unless you have light. Which I find interesting because that's like one of the few mechanics in the game that isn't like explicitly told or shown to you. It kind of just happens, and if you are like trying to use the map feature for, oh my god, Kokiri sword. If you're trying to use the map feature for whatever reason, and it happens to be in a dark area, you kind of intuit that it's blocked off and you can't use it yet. For the reason of not having light, at least. I think I can go over here. Yeah. My favorite costume is over here. But again, it's a random check in the pool. Hopefully I get the check at some point throughout my big rando run and I can showcase the costume. It's what I planned on like making my first like homemade from scratch cosplay. No, flesh is weak. It's Crotite armor. Unfortunately, it is not here. Oh, we got another trans turtle. We'll be finding a lot of trans turtles throughout the run. Their function is just fast travel. Teleporting you to like major locations throughout the game. What's funny enough though is every single time that we encounter one, we get a check for seeing it. And they're not always guaranteed to be like trans turtle locations. So we can find one, we can take it, but no other turtle will take us back to it if we don't have its location. I'm gonna go to the Verse Cave now. I would argue this is my slowest game, but I think still it is Subnautica. It's on. I think Subnautica is the slowest game, just out of its progression being more focused on finding resources as opposed to like finding certain forms. Like, there's just more important checks you have to find for Subnautica than there is for this game. Because, like, the core thing for this game is that you just have to... You have to find a few specific forms. That's huge. You have to find a few very specific forms if you want to be able to fight all the bosses. But the biggest need is at the end, where you need like I think just 8 forms, and then you're given the last form. Oh, I forgot about that. Like Subnautica, you need like 3. You need 9 fragments just to have the Cyclops. You need to have 6 checks for the Neptune rocket. You need another additional check to be able to. Later. That's the god's name. You need an additional check for the Cyclops shield engine, which is required to make the Neptune rocket. You need the mobile vehicle bay, which is 3 fragments. You need the what's it called? You need the Sea Glide, which is 2 fragments. And not only that, but you need to spend like about an hour just dealing with curing the planet. You can get that right now. These eggs normally give you health upgrades when you sing their color right next to them. Normally, at this point of the game, we wouldn't have Bind Song. We would actually get it from the next room over. Right here. I've seen there's a spirit in the rock. It gives you Bind Song. Then you backtrack, you lift the rock, you get the egg. You get a small health increase. I didn't fully explore this cave, and that's for good reason. The last check that I can get in here is actually locked behind a form. We don't have that form yet, obviously. We only have 3 forms, and one of them is completely useless and doesn't mean anything ever at all. And then the other one is energy form. And then the 3rd form that I left out is just the base form. The most essential form that you can never get rid of. Our time in home waters is about to come to an end. Normally there's a pearl down there. You would bring it up here and bring it to this gate over here. And that would lead to open waters, which I'm going to go to after I get these 2 checks right here. That's a check. This is a new menu for me. Oh my gosh. We'll go to Kelp Forest first, and then we'll go to Right Vale, but we won't grab any of the checks there because we want to be focused on going to open waters. We just want to be able to see as much of the map as possible. But we will be back, because we can't even get into the Right Vale if we wanted to right now. Let alone, I don't think we can get into Kelp Forest right now if we wanted to. I think the only way you could is through a certain glitch method that I don't know how to do. Ultra high capacity tank is very nice, but I don't think we can use the modification station yet. I think we need 2 more fragments. Subnautica is going to be the next game I open, I think. Which will definitely be tomorrow, but it's gonna be late tomorrow, I think. It's the last game for the reason of it is the only game I haven't set up properly yet. I used to run that rando a lot, but a little while ago I got interested in trying to speedrun the game. And it made it so that the archipelago mod that I was running was interfering with it. Like quite a bit. It was just ruining my menuing. I wasn't even going to like submit any times or anything. I don't plan on doing that for any of the games that I speedrun. But it was like it was just making it so anytime I entered the PDA, it would make it so it would make it so I was I can't even speak. It would make it so that I couldn't like type properly. I would have to. Or like I couldn't exit the PDA without exiting out of the archipelago menu at the top left saying to connect. Like I'm trying to play offline right now, man. There's a few checks that I can't get in here. Like primarily I can't go this way at all. I would have loved to, but that's something for later. I don't have a certain form that makes it so I can go against the currents. Kelp Forest is up here. We would go through this route right here, but I get pushed back if I go up here. We can go down here though, if I remember correctly. We don't want to go down yet. It's a little bit too out of our way. Gosh. Guy to go away. Rubbery meat. Goodbye, rock lobster. He dropped a rock. We should head forward. We are under half health. So now we can use the costume to its fullest capabilities. Anytime that I take damage in the future, I'll switch right back and go back to half HP. I have more checks at Sly now. Again, I'm not going to go to the bottom route yet. That's going to be something I do later. If I'm correct, I have the most checks available to me in this game over any other one right now. Even though I just unlocked a whole bunch of checks in like Ocarina of Time. I still have plenty of checks in Hollow Knight I can get to. But we'll worry about those when we can later this week. So I want to say like Tuesday. There's a bunch of checks in this room. I need to make sure I'm checking like these pods. These are actually houses. Oh, fuel oil. That's me. I'm going to use a hot spring. Neptune boosters is huge. Bulky Forest Temple gets me 1 check. I need to switch. It does make me sad that oh, we're going to grab that real fast. These little leech guys actually heal you. I don't know why, but they do. If you find like a lot of them, they can heal you like really, really fast. There are some leeches in the game that do the exact opposite, but thankfully they're not in this area. Well, I mean, I guess like they don't do the exact opposite. The leeches that aren't healing, those actually slow you down as opposed to healing. So even though it's like it's still not like a thing you want attaching to you, it's not like end of the world if it gets on. There's another save room. I forget where the I'm using another suit. We can make them en masse. Oh, Charm Notch is big. Gonna help with the build later. The bottom of the well key is not bad. I don't think we have boomerang still though. Dive is nice. I think that's our first of 2 dives. I don't think there's a check up here. Yeah, there's not. We're gonna start heading up again. This room is too big for the life of me. There is a requirement for my goal as well as this is a cutscene for 100%. This is unskippable. This is one of Nija's memories. That's her mom. That's the little one on the right is her, obviously. You need to find 3 of these in order to get the true ending of the game. Like the game implies that these could be literally anywhere. That one is the most obvious one you can find because the game explicitly shows you that there is a location right there that is of note. Or at least it shows you that on the map. Thank you. But the other 2, one of them is intuitive and is very simple to find, but the other one is a little bit painful. The third one, typically the last memory you find, is found in my least favorite area of the game. And the requirements are like solving a puzzle that's like across the map. And it's not like I hate how to get it, because like I feel rewarded for solving how to get it. But I don't like it in the aspect of getting to like that end goal is I'm not getting to the main goal. Like, I don't like it because of how to traverse in that area is just painful. Think of it like deepness. Deepness is just the best way I can describe the pain. All these pots are checks. There's a check up here that isn't a pot, but I'm pretty sure there's a pot. Okay, there's not a pot, but this banner right here is a check. The one thing about this area is that I can get everything in the area except for one, and I can, or I guess I can't access this room at the top, but I can beat the boss, which is required for my ending. I've made it so the very final boss will not be unlocked until I've fought all other bosses. Makes it a little bit more interesting for me because it makes it so I'm forced to look at every check. There's one check I can get over here, though. Spirit form actually has a use here. The blue crystals are things I can instantly teleport to when I enter the spirit form. This steam right here would block me off normally, but spirit form actually gets me across. But that's all the spirit form does. There's no combat advantages. There's nothing. There's a zero. Zilch none. Absolutely nothing. That form is useless. That form means literally nothing. It only teleports you if there's a blue crystal. Oh, I forgot about the... Yeah, oops. Forgot about the one thing that was required in order to get on to the second section. And now you might be grossed out by this environment, seeing all this fleshy and toxic area. That's because this area is super fleshed out with zombies. Big part of this area's lore is that it used to be it used to have like a civilization of Methalans that were like very religious, and you'll see that they had like libraries for not just learning but for like religious studies, and I believe that the god of it, the Methalis god, or the god Methalis rather, disobeyed the creator, and that what's it called? That caused the creator just to turn him into a zombie-like monster and plagued the entire cathedral city with like this infection, I guess. Everything becoming a fleshy eating monster or an eyeball monster. Honestly, take your pick. We're gonna go this top path first, or this middle path. I hate going through this area, but it's not that I hate the like layout of the area or anything like that. It's much more of like most of these enemies proc poison damage, and in a vanilla playthrough, they don't give you much like healing opportunities in the early game, unless like you go out of your way to like farm it. Trivia trap? What is that? I got an Ocarina! Yes! Oh my gosh. Okay. So I could go back to Ocarina of Time, but I should open Subnautica when I get on tomorrow. Also, one of my least favorite enemies in the okay, hold on. Let's get rid of these guys first. These guys are fine. I actually like how they use the zombies quite a lot. What I'm not a fan of is this thing. This is the most disgusting thing in the entire game. I'm going to... Oh, that's not good on the ears, is it? Only way it takes damage is through this thing that grows on. Yeah. Cool. If you let it live for too long, it'll start spawning more enemies that shoot projectiles, and that's never fun. So I kill it as soon as possible. Burning an energy roll is also are always pretty decent for combat. I don't believe it's too expensive, but like we're having a max stack of 8 for every ingredient. In the way that this game handles holding ingredients is really rough, because you can only hold 8 of a certain food or ingredient. Any material can only hold 8. But the extra ones that you would normally get, they completely disappear. So if you got a 9th one, well, say goodbye to that 9th one. It never existed to begin with. Oh, sucks. Oh shoot. That's right, I can't make another one. Okay, that's fine. It's just gonna spawn enemies that I didn't want to fight. Yeah. Those enemies, if I let them stay alive, they slowly evolve over time. First they just chase you down, then they get faster, and then they get an eye that turns red and shoots a projectile, and it actively zones you. So not an ideal enemy to be fighting. Oh right, I need to take care of a few of you that actually just face me. One thing that does suck is the way that you attack. You have to be spam clicking. These rocks, these big zombies get pulled and never chase you. Because you have to spam click to get shots out, because charge shot is it's on the same button as regular attacks. Very carpal tunnel inducing, RSI inducing. This is like one of the few flaws I found with the games like button mechanics, I guess. Eternal heretics. Yeah, there was like a lot of like heresy within Civilization. That's why that there was like disobedience through Mythalis towards the creator. I checked this area thinking that there was a check, but I guess there wasn't one. Yeah, there's a lot of interesting lore with Mythalis. I think Mythalis is one of the most interesting places in terms of its lore. Mainly because it's one of the more like established areas with lore. Like the other areas, like there's some areas that are also established but don't have as much lore. Like the case of the Energy Temple. It is quite literally these guys are just violent creatures, and then their lust for power corrupted them. While this one, it's religion and directly ties into a already established god that exists here. There are multiple gods outside of just the creator. I'm just double checking that there's no lists. Probably not. I think I'm good to leave. I might have missed something up there though. Yeah. It's gonna take forever. Got a juice. Oh, right. Wait, where am I? Oh. I thought there was a check down here. No! It was a waste of my time. It might be faster to just go all the way back here. We go left. Oh, there's 3 checks right. 3 checks I missed. Wait. Did I already get those? I didn't get that. I got that one. Okay. Yeah. We're good to leave. I'm scanning this room for checks because I know that there's going to be a few checks that are in very tricky positions that I could lose the 50-50 on, like this check, or these 3 checks. We're good to leave. It's not the only 3 checks in this area. I'm actually kind of scared for when the check. I think it's next. Oop. I need to hug the wall right here. I shouldn't really worry about these guys. The last check is... Ooh. Wait. Oh, but that... Okay, I have an idea. This is fine, this is fine. Yeah, this is a check right here. Power cell charger's not bad. It'll grant a lot of convenience later. I'm just going back through the loop, that way I can secure the last check in this room. Oh my gosh. Thought it was on the bottom. Oh, those guys hurt, right? These jellies always heal. This is Methalis. Creator turned him into a monster. Our goal is to hit him, that way he starts inhaling like that. He'll inhale the toxic guy first. Now that we don't have a toxic guy, we need him to spawn another one. Perfect. You need to start hitting him a little bit, that way he doesn't approach. And he'll start healing as soon as hitting him again. Perfect. And now he's a little bit enraged. He still functions the exact same, but he's not like the energy god where he functions in rounds of 3. As this boss wants you to do this a few times. After you do this a few times, people go away, and now he's susceptible to all damage. But he is so much more dangerous. So, if I was fighting him in the first phase and used Shield Song, I could deflect the shots, but oopsies. But in this phase, I've never seen him do that stomp attack before. But in that phase, the beams are actually lasers. And they go straight through the shield and delete you, actually. They do so much damage. Skip this cutscene. That stomp range is scary, bro. I've never seen that attack before, and I've played this game for freaking 15 years or whatever. Oh. No. Oh, my game crashed. Well. Yeah. Game crashed. Oh, that's a bummer. Probably because I let the cutscene load. I don't think I've seen that crash before. Oh, that is not a. Oh, that is not an ideal spot to go back to. I have to do that entire room again, but it's not too bad. I do have to do the boss again, but it's not too problematic. Did I miss something there? No. Double checking the bottom because like I thought there was a bottom check, but I guess not. This time I'll save at the crystal that's like at the halfway point. I won't receive the checks again, but it gets it off my map as well as my tracker. That way, if I ever check the tracker or if I ever check my pop tracker map, would not be there. It would just say that it's already cleared. Also makes it easier on the eyes to just go through an area and see that I already got everything, as opposed to going through the area and being like, wait, did I never grab this? And then I did. Look on. We're saving here. I want to go through that entire ordeal again. Going through this top path right here. That way we can get that one already grabbed check location we missed. Right. Man, and my fight with Methalis the first time went so smoothly. Are you kidding me? What sucks more is that there is a save crystal in the Methalis room, but only after you beat the boss. Like, it's right there. Going to tap him a few times, that way he doesn't move too far forward. We'll make him backpedal. I need him to... Oh, God. Why are you approaching so much? Back up. Back up, bro. Give me some space. Jesus. Okay. Got the guy. He's gonna start backing up, right? Why? Please, thank you. I need you to stay over there, please. Back up. Why are you advancing so much? You're not supposed to be doing that. Back the frick up. He spawned another guy. Back up. Thank you. Dude, give me some space. Christ. Ugh. Cool. He grabbed me, bro. He grabbed me. I'm pressing pause and S at the same time to get the cutscene as fast as possible. Okay, okay, we got through it. We got through it. We got through it. You got a Hollow Nest seal last time. Okay. I don't think they do. That was the first time that oh, I can't I can't leave. No. Okay. Okay, okay. I can save warp though. That was the first time like I think that a cutscene crashed my game. I could be wrong that maybe that's placebo. I should actually cook here. That pot is decoration, I think. Recipe was. Do I not have the recipe? Oh, fish oil. There we go. What sucks is that we don't have a lot of spicy meat, and the best place to get it, I believe, is in the Energy Temple, which is close by, but I think that I'd rather just hope that I find more spicy rolls. The reason why I'm cooking at home is because... Oh, I don't have that recipe either. It's because I get this third slot if I'm at home. Is that? Oh my god, that was a check. Oh my god. That's a lot of meat. Wait a minute. Yeah, oh, I don't have a lot, but I have a lot of this. When I need 3 slots, I can just be at home. But if I don't have 3 slots, then making soups is fine. There's still plenty of checks I can get in this game. But it's gonna be very hard, as I can't complete this entire area or this entire area. And those are the only 2 areas that I primarily have access to right now through warping. So, I think I've demoed a good amount of Aquaria today with just all of these areas down here. So I think I'm going to save and quit here. And then tomorrow we'll be doing Subnautica. And if we have time, maybe a little bit of Ocarina of Time. Oh, this game is freaking massive. Granted, like this scrolling map doesn't do it too much justice. Like it overly does justice, I guess. Think of the map as like this big. Like like the furthest right point is Athalas. Furthest westernmost point is the Energy Temple. But like if we go down here, it goes down quite a ways. The Subnautica randomizer is a lot more tame than I thought it would be. I almost quit without saving. The Subnautica randomizer, it changes the PDA locations, the tech locations, all the non-scannable stuff. All the pickups are locations. And then I have to scan every single Leviathan and creature in the game that isn't a plant. I have to scan the Reaper. I have to scan the Ghost. I have to scan the Sea Dragon. And then I have to scan like the hostile ones. Yeah, the Crash Fish, my least favorite scan in the entire game. I have to scan the Bleeders, the Crab Squids, Sand Sharks, Stalkers, Ampeals, Warpers, what's it called? Oh, I think I already said Bleeder. You get the idea. I have to scan everything that I hate about that game. My least favorite like Leviathan scan is probably the Ghost Leviathan. I think the Reaper scan's fine. I don't know why I think it's fine, but like every single time I've come by a Reaper, it's been a lot more tame than a Ghost Leviathan has been. There's just something that irks me about the Ghost Leviathan that scares me. Yeah. That's a good amount of game today. Ghost Leviathan does a lot of weird stuff, man. Tomorrow at a random time, I don't know when, it'll just happen. I'll play Subnautica for a few hours. And if we get locked in Subnautica, which is unlikely, we'll probably pivot back to Ocarina of Time as we got so many checks unlocked. I think I have like over 100 checks unlocked in Ocarina right now. Yay, you will attempt to catch the stream. It'll get you by surprise, I swear, I swear. All right. Well, with that, that's the end of the stream. Thank you so much for watching. And yeah, tomorrow we're going to keep on with the randomizer and it's going to be awesome. All right. Take care.